Welcome to another Philippine stock market view. Bago tayo mag-proceed with our stock analysis video, tignan muna natin itong Philippine Stock Exchange Index. And quick sharing lang sa mga indicators na ginagamit ko when I analyze and screen stocks. Sa time frame, gumagamit ako ng weekly time frame. And I find weekly time frame na less stressful and mas napipicture ko yung direction ng chart sa ganitong time frame. And siguro with years of experience sa market, this time frame works for me. Less noise and less stress. And yun, we all have different styles and strategies. For someone who is not full-time trader, I find weekly very fit sa schedule ko. And I also used to moving averages to identify the trend of the chart. I use the 20-day moving average and the 50-day moving average. As well, nagpa-plot din ako ng mga resistance and support areas, or sometimes yun, nagpa-plot din ako ng Darvas box to identify my entries and cut areas or sell areas as my guides. And itong mga areas na to serves as my guides for my entries and para magkaroon ako ng idea at what price is possible. Magkakaroon ng consolidations or important areas that I can consider critical, kasi dito yung mga areas that if na-break yung resistance, potentially it will trend up, or pag nabutas naman yung support, pwedeng tuluyan bumagsak yung stock. So ano bang nangyari dun sa market natin this past week? So last week nagkaroon ng bounce yung market. Is green candle, nagkaroon to ng 2.54% up. Then yun, if you will take a look at this one, nagkaroon siya ng support sa 6,100, marking the support area ng index ngayon. Although yun, pag titingnan natin yung stock market, overall bearish pa rin siya with this line, yung 50-day and 20-day moving average. So dito ko nasabi yung trend line niya, kasi yung 20-day moving average is below ng 50-day moving average. And for me, ibig sabihin nito, the market is bearish. O meaning overall, ang sentiment ng market natin is still downtrend pa rin. And pag ganito, matumal yung galaw ng market, which we as small traders, ayaw natin makita. Though this could be an opportunity sa mga position traders to take positions, especially sa mga nagtitrade ng blue chips. And yun, the market is always a cycle. So kailangan mo lang magkaroon ng mga sariling conditions where it can help you decide when to go in or when to enter. And always remember, iba-iba yung mga trading style and strategy natin. And ito yung kailangan natin ma-discover para tumagal tayo sa market. So proceed tayo sa video natin. This video, I'll be sharing my favorite trading strategy. Yung trading strategy na ito is para sa mga taong maraming patience. So if wala kang patience, this may not work with you, and kailangan masipag ka rin to check all the charts para mas patan mo yung mga stocks na to. And nagustuhan ko yung trading strategy na to kasi di mo kailangan tumutok palagi, and this is what we call the trend following. Good example of this was the recent trending stocks natin, which is the DigiPlus. Good example for this one is in DigiPlus. So if you are able to spot DigiPlus, yun trending because of this trading strategy, kaya ka nakapag-position. Then for the exit naman, for this one, ito depende na to sa target, target mo, target price, capacity to hold the position. This part probably I'll leave to the viewers to discover siguro kung ano yung strategy or exit strategy that you would like to implement sa exits mo. There's plenty ways of to exit. One thing I could share is yung entry using the Darvas box. And the other one is yung trend following exit by using the trend line. Either you exit when it breaks out the 20-day moving average or you exit if it takes down the 50-day moving average. So, paano nga ba maspatan si DJ Plus? First, mag-identify muna. Let's do a back test. Identify muna natin yung entry points natin. So, first, lahat tayo ng stock na bullish yung trend niya. And for this example, ayan, makita natin to 20-day moving average above the 50-day moving average. So, nakaspat na tayo ng stock na bullish yung trend. Then after this, next will be, yan, maghahanap tayo ng entry point natin by plotting the resistance or pwede tayong gumamit ng Darvas box or magplot tayo ng Darvas box. And for this example, yan, mag-plot tayo na, sa Darvas box naman, mag-identify ka lang naman ng support and resistance din. Similar lang doon sa mga support and resistance line na pinaplot. So, this one, magpa-plot tayo. Identify natin yung lower part ng box and the upper part of the box. So, dito. Ito yung ma-identify natin as resistance and as the support ng Darvas box. So, ang entry natin dito is when the um, candle breaks out the Darvas box. So, in this case, ito yun. Nag-break out siya dito. So, paano ba yung exit naman natin? We can set the exit by following the trend line. Itong 20-day or 50-day moving average. May mga pros and cons sa pag-follow ng trend line. Following the trend line naman, you can maximize the gains. Although may mga scenarios na pwede kang ma-exit ka agad if there are any scenarios na pwedeng mangyari. And the other one is yon by duplicating the Darvas box. Ito yung pinakasimple siguro. And safer way if you wanted to secure your profits immediately. And once you plot the Darvas box, kailangan mo lang siyang i-duplicate. And pag na-duplicate mo siya, i-place mo lang yung Darvas box dun sa top nung original Darvas box mo. Then, ang magiging exit mo is yung top nung box nung Darvas. In this case, this level yan. For example, itong 3.97. Entry mo dito sa 2.95. So, pag na-reach niya yung 3.97 levels, dito ka na mag-exit. So, in this case, ito yung magiging possible entry mo. Then, your exit will be on this candle. Ayan. Kung Darvas box yung gagamitin mo. So, makapag-secure ka na ng profits. And yun, potentially yan dito. It's around 30% secure profits. Ang kinaganda lang dito is yun, masisecure mo kaagad yung profits mo. Then, eventually, you can use this gains to compound it on your next trading entry points or your stocks na ma-identify mo with your strategy using this trend following strategy. And so there are other entry points din. For example, na-miss out mo to. Ito entry na to. For example, dito ka na nakapag-enter. And dito yan, ito yung nakita mo. So, kailangan mo lang yan is when magpa-plot ka na, identify mo muna yung support mo and resistance. So, you can use yan dito itong pwede mong gamitin to na as support, then mag-identify ka lang din ulit ng resistance mo. So, in this case 'yan, kung ito yung na-identify mo na support and just look for your resistance. So, dito natin mapa-plot yung resistance natin kasi nakita natin nag-resist siya, hindi siya nagkaroon ng continuation dito sa area na 'to. Then, right after you identify your support and resistance, pwede mo nang i-plot yung box mo, canvas box mo. And for this case, yan. So, maghihintay ka lang no breakout no box. So, for you to be able to enter the stock. Then yun, magsiset ka lang ulit ng exit conditions mo. Either exits trend line, 20-day or 50-day, or set the target price. And yung pinakasimple lang nito, yun nga, ang kagaya na sinabi ko before, you can simply duplicate yung box. Then, yung top nung second box will be your target price. So, in this example, ayan, then yung plot natin yung target price natin dito. So, yung entry will be here or here. Yan. For example, dito na lang. Ito yung magiging entry. Enter the stock. Then, mag-exit tayo. This scenario. Dito yung magiging exit natin dito sa candle na to. And if we will measure this entry point, for example, this candle, hanggang dun sa candle na 'to is almost 29%. So, no, not bad kasi na-secure mo na yung 30% gain from your capital or from your entry point, 'di ba? Then you can use these gains to compound or enter another stock. Or otherwise, yun nga, yung trend line yung mag-e-exit ka. Pero ito, kagaya nito, may mga scenarios na for example, this part ka naman, medyo na-late yung entry mo, pero yun, tinitignan mo si DJ Plus as potential stock to enter. And nandito ka na dito sa part na 'to, ayan, and pinlot mo yung mga support and resistance mo. For example, kung na-identify mo na support is ito and itong as resistance para makapag-enter ka sa stock. Then if yan yung entry mo, then ang sinusundan mo na exit plan is the trend line, yan. Pagka-enter mo dito, ayan, maximize mo siya. Though yan nga 'pag nagkaroon ng mga news or something that will affect the movement of the stocks, puwede na which is out of our control, puwedeng ma-wipe out lahat ng gains. If for example dito ka nag-entry, ayan, lahat ng gains mo dito will be wiped out because of the thing that happened dito sa DigiPlus, particularly dito sa DigiPlus, yun dahil may mga news siya, negative news or bad news for the stocks. Ayan, potentially ito wipe out lahat nung gains if you're using the trend following exit points. Otherwise, yun, you use the Darvas box naman natin from the support to resistance, then duplicate mo lang yung box to set your target price. And kung ganito naman yung ginawa mo, yan, y- you were able to exit dito and enter naman dito. Ayan. Ito yung mga exit and enter points mo. Medyo safe yung Darvas box. Though, kasi magkakaroon ka ng target price or exit price when you hit the target price. And yun yung pros neto is yun masisecure mo yung profit mo kaagad. Then, yung cons naman na nakikita ko dito is you might not be able to maximize yung trend or potential no stocks. Yan, it's either yun na lang yun. It's your choice kung alin dito yung preferred mo na gagamitin. And also keep in mind, kagaya ng kahit anong strategy, eh, hindi to 100% guarantee. So you still need other conditions in place when the strategy did not go in your favor, dapat may exit plan ka. And yun, kung kailan ka mag-out with a loss. So other examples that we can use here is PNB, the Philippine National Bank. And ito yung isa sa mga good examples din. And first, find the stocks na bullish and by identifying the 20-day moving average about sa 50-day moving average yun. Confirm that bullish yung trend din. That there are Darvas box or para ma-identify flatter support and resistance yan. Either you use the Darvas box. Yun, sa mga succeeding examples natin, we will be using the Darvas box. So ito, plot ka lang ng support and resistance natin using the Darvas box. Yan. And once na-plot natin, identify yung mga entry points natin. Like here one, yung breakout niya. Then, using the Darvas box strategy, ang exit point natin yun. I-duplicate lang natin yung na-identify natin na Darvas box para ma-identify natin yung exit or target price natin. Darvas box duplicate. Ayan. So, mag-exit tayo pag na-reach na niya yung target price. Yun. And for this example, ayan, dito. So, makikita din natin talaga nito. Once ma-identify natin yung target stock natin, yun, we need a lot of patience and yun, ilalagay na natin to sa watch list natin and maghihintay tayo ng entry point natin. Then for the exit, yun, maghihintay ulit tayo once it hit the target price. Using the Darvas box strategy. Yun, pero kung trend following ka lang yan, hintayin mo lang ma-breakout tong trend line na 'to, dun ka mag-e-exit. Possible yun ma-maximize mo yung potential gain neto pero the risk here is yun yung kagaya ng mga, scenarios na puwedeng ma-wipe out ang lahat ng gains neto without you securing some profits sa stocks na 'to. And another example is LPG. Then identify lang yung trend, then identify your entry by plotting the Darvas box. And hanap ka lang ng support and look for a resistance. Yun. Dito makita natin dito yung resistance eh. Ito, pinakamataas niya. So, dyan natin ipa-plot yung resistance natin. And yung potential entry neto is dito na. And exit. Duplicate lang yung box. Ayan, then ayun, pa-plot mo lang yung ano mo, yung price point niya. Then ito yung magiging exit mo niyan. Enter sa breakout nung Darvas and exit dun sa top nung target price mo. Another example will be SGV. Ayan. So, yan, maghanap ka lang ng stock na pasok sa criteria mo or conditions mo. Like, for this example, ayan, ito yung pwede natin gamitin. Then, yun, identify lang yung mga resistance and support areas natin. So, in this part, this example, ito yung magiging resistance niya. And yung support dito, support and resistance. Then, just wait for the breakout na dito na nangyari and duplicate the box para naman dun sa exit if you are using the Darvas box as your exit strategy. Or otherwise, yun yung if you are using the trend line, pwede din yun, yung trend line. Exit your position. Ayan. Like this one, yan. Ito yung entry dito sa breakout ng Darvas box. And potentially, nag-exit ka na dito. Ayan. If we will compute yun, then potentially you should be able to secure 19% profit or gains using this simple trading strategy. Ayan. And yan. So, bonus for this video yung tinitingnan natin na potential na stock that may replicate this strategy is yung RFM. RFM Corporation yun. First, we identify the trend and 20-day moving average above the 50-day moving average. So, ito na-identify natin as bullish yung trend niya. So, check. Then, we will plot the Darvas box. So, yan. The resistance and support. So, ang kailangan na lang natin hintayin dito is ma-breakout niya yung Darvas box natin. Then, that our target price duplicating the Darvas box. And dito yung magiging potential target price natin kung mabe-breakout na itong resistance dito. Breakout na resistance and set our target price yan for our exit condition. Or either way, you can use yung trend line then if which one you are comfortable using or yung raise what you wanted to raise dun sa entry mo. Yan, either yan ma-breakout kung moving average tas dun ka mag-exit or magsaset ka ng target price. So, newbie tip, ito natutunan ko lang in my experience and journey dito sa stock market. So, stock market is not a quick rich industry. So, kailangan mo talaga mag-aral and declutter yung mga noise. Discipline yourself. So, nagsisimula pa lang, master one strategy first. Huwag mo na mag-try ng mga multiple strategy kasi marami to. And malilito ka lang unless you can cope up with the stress and emotionally and mentally tough person ka. Baka it could work. Pero for individuals na zero knowledge o nag-umpisa pa lang talaga, I suggest learn one thing at a time. And if you ask me when is the best time to learn, the best time will always be now. So ito muna for this video. If the video makes sense with you or nakatulong with your journey, a like and a subscribe will mean so much for me. God bless and see you sa susunod na video.